Welcome to Abhiram IAS Academy. So in our last session we discussed about the permutations and we have seen different conditions based on the permutations. Now in this session we are going to see the combinations, and after that we are going to solve some problems based on this. Okay, both permutations and combinations. Now see here, in this combination, students, we will most commonly hear the words and or. We will see the words, we will use the words and or most commonly. And means into, or means plus. And means into, or means plus. Remember this one. Why? Because we are going to use that one more frequently. And anyway, already we discussed what is that NCR and all those formulas we discussed earlier. How we are going to get that NCR, NPRs and all the shortcuts. We know, right? NCR means what actually? N factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. N minus r factorial into r factorial. This is one thing. And we learnt a few things. If I want to find a 10C8 means 10C8 value will be equal to 10C2. 10 minus 8, it is 2. So I can also write it as 10C2. And we also learnt 10C10 means what? 1. 10C10 means what? 1. This one indirectly, the standard formula of this one is NCR will be equal to NC n minus r, and this one is NCN is equal to 1. Okay, and similarly what we have done, NC1 means what? N. NC1 means what? 1. These are the things which we have already learned in our previous session. Okay, and if you want to find something, 10C2 means what you are going to do? 10 into 9 by 1 into 2. 10 into 9 by 1 into 2. And if you want to find something like this, 9C3 means what you will do? 9 into 8 into 7 by 1 into 2 into 3. 9 into 8 into 7 by 1 into 2 into 3. These are the values which we are going to write, or we are going to use most commonly in under these combination things. Okay, right? We will solve some questions from these combinations now. What will happen for these combinations? From a group of 15 students, already I told you combinations means what? Selection or choosing. Okay, permutations means arrangement. From a group of 15 students, 6 are to be selected for a competition. Okay, in how many ways it can be done? In how many ways it can be done? Now see here, there is a group of 15 students, 6 are to be selected. Selection means what? Combination. So from 15 students, I need to select 6 students. So 15C6. Our answer here becomes what? 15C6. So 15C6 means what you will write? 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 into 11 into 10 by 6 numbers. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6. We don't have any other choice. Definitely we need to do in this manner. This is the simplest method to solve it. Now next, 6 2s are 12, 5 3s are 15, in 4 2s, and here I will get 5, 4 2s and 7. So at last what are the values I left here? 7 into 13 into 11 into 5. So please multiply them. That will give you the final answer. Anyway, here that is just an example, so no need to waste your time in calculating all those things. This is the understanding. From 15 students, I need to select 6 students. I need to select 6 students. Next one. In how many ways can a group of 5 men and 6 women be formed out of a total of 7 men? Okay, total how many men are available for me? 7 men are available for me. And how many women are available for me? 3 women are available for me. From this, I need to pick 5 men and I need to pick 2 women. So from 7 men, in how many ways I can select 5 men? 7C5. Okay, 5 men and 2 women. And means already I told you. And means what? Into 2 women out of 3 women means 3C5. Sorry, 3C2. 2 women out of 3 women means 3C2. Remember one thing, always R will be less than or equal to N. For example, if there are only 3 women and if you want to pick 4 women, is it possible? Not possible. So always R will be less than or equal to N. No need to worry about that one, students. Always R will be less than or equal to N. You need not to worry much about that one. So from 7 places I need to pick, so from 7 men I need to pick 5 men, and end means into, from 3 women I need to pick 2 women. So 3C2. So what happens to this one? 7C5 is also equal to 7C2. So what I will do? 7C2 means what? 7 into 6 by 1 into 2 into 3C2 means what? 3C2 is also equal to 3C1. 3C2 is also equal to 3C1. 3C1 means 3. 3. I hope you understood this one. So 3 times. 7 3s are 21, 21 3s are 63. So in how many ways we can pick the group? In 63 different ways. See here students, what I have written this 7C5 means 7C2 into 3C2 I am writing it as 3C1. That is the reason I have written 7 into 6 by 1 into 2 into 3. If you know these things, you will get the answer very quickly. Okay, 7C5 is also equal to 7C2, 3C2 is also equal to 3C1. 3C1 means 3, 7C2 means 7 into 6 by 1 into 2. Understood? Next one. In a party, there are 12 persons. How many handshakes are possible if every person handshake with every other person? If every person is handshaking with every other person, then how many numbers of, how many handshakes are possible? See here, this is one of the common thing. One of the most commonly asked question from this area. This event, one handshake requires how many people? One handshake requires how many people in general? One handshake requires 2 people. So, an event which requires 2 people, okay, an event which requires 2 people, there is a standard formula for that. The formula is, write a note if you want. Okay, any event which requires 2 persons or things, sometimes it may be things also, things to happen, then if n elements are there and the number of times it happens is NC2. So when n elements are there and to happen that event for once, if 2 elements are required, then the total number of ways that will be happen is NC2. Similar to our cricket matches, IPL teams are there, right now 10 teams are there. Every team will play with every other team for once. For time being, assume that they will play with every other team for once, a minimum of 1 time, right? So that means what it requires? 10 teams, and to happen one match, how many teams are required? 2 teams are required. 10C2. To happen one match, 2 teams are required. So 10C2 means what? 10 into 9 by 1 into 2. 10 into 9 by 1 into 2. So how many matches should be conducted? A minimum of 45 matches should be conducted to happen one match between every other team. But actually this is not the thing. It will now the procedure was changed. You people know it very well. That is secondary. But if one match should happen with every other team, means how many matches should happen? 45 matches should happen. Okay, understood. So like this, if any event which requires 2 persons, then that event can be reformed in NC2 ways. Now similarly, see here, 12 persons are there. For one handshake, every person is handshaking with every other person, right? So for one handshake, how many people are required? 2 people are required for me here. So 12C2 will be my answer. 12C2. 12C2 means 12 into 11 by 1 into 2. So 2 1s are 2 6 are. So 66 handshakes will happen in that party. Okay. 66 handshake will happen in that party. Understood? Not only in this case, students, any case which requires 2 person to happen, then the number of ways is NC2. Next, from a group of 5 men and 6 women, 5 persons are to be selected to form the committee. In how many ways it can be done? See, is there any condition that this many men, this many women should be picked? No. In general, they are telling that we need to pick 5 persons. It can be men or women, it doesn't matter for us. We simply required 5 persons to be picked here. So now please see here. 5 persons, how I can pick here? 5 men and 6. Total, how many are there for me? Total 11 persons are there, irrespective of gender. So I need to pick 5 from the total. So how I can do? 11C5. I can pick them in 11C5 ways. Okay, without any condition. Why? Because these 5 members can be all the men, all women, or whatever it may be. But in generally I can pick 11C5 ways. 11C5 ways. Now, next one. From a group of 5 men and 6 women, okay. 5 men and 6 women are there for me, available. Then 5 persons are to be selected to form a group committee such that at least 3 men are there in that committee. At least 3 men. That means what happens here? Please see here, students. At least 3 men, right? At least 3 men. So what are the conditions I can take? 3 men and 2 women. Or at least means minimum 3 men. I can also take 4 men, right? 4 men and 1 woman. Or all the 5 as men. Why? Because 5 men are there for me, so I can pick all the 5 men. Understood, students? The condition here is at least 3 men. So 3 men and 2 women. This is one case. Or I can pick 4 men and 1 woman. Or I can pick all the 5 committee members as men only. So 5 men. So now see here 3 men. So how I can pick 3 men from 5 men? 5C3 into 2 women from 6 women, 6C2. Or means what? Already I told you, plus. This is the thing, students. And or. And means into, we will use into here. Or means plus. While discussing the combinations, I have told you. Next, 4 men means what? 5C4 into 1 woman means 6C1 plus 5 men means what? 5C5. They are in last case we don't require any woman, so 5C5. So 5C3 means what? 5C2. So what I can write 5C3 as means 5C2 means 5 into 4 by 1 into 2 into 6 into 5 by 1 into 2 plus 5C4 means 5C1 which will be equal to 5. 6C1 means 6 only plus 5C5 means what? 1. Now what happens to this? 2 times, 3 times. So 5 5s are 25, 25 2s are 50, 53s are 150, 150 plus 5 6 are 30 plus 1. So in how many ways I can make the committee? In 181 different ways I can make the committee such that that committee have at least 3 men. At least 3 men. I hope everyone understood this one, why I am rating this one. So if you know the shortcuts, these 5C3s and all those things, you will get the answer very quickly, students. If not, it will take a lot of time to solve the problem. Okay. Right, next one. Now, we will see some of the problems based on this. Okay. We will see some of the problems based on our both permutations, combination. Generally, the exam, now we will come to examination point of view. Now see here, a student is to answer 10 out of 13 questions in an examination such that he must choose at least 4 from the first 5 questions, the number of choices available to him. So overall he should attempt how many questions? 10 out of 13 questions. So you need to attempt 4 from the first 5, at least 4 from first 5. So what is my condition? Please see here, 4 from first 5 and remaining 6 he should attempt from what? 6 from last 8. Am I correct? Why? Because out of 13 first 5 is removed, means remaining how many we will have? 8. So 4 from first 5 or 6 from last 8, or he should attempt 5 from first 5. Why? Because at least, right? That means he can attempt 4 and more than. So 5 from first 5 and out of 10 if I attempt 5 means remaining how many are there? 5. 5 from last 8. I hope you understood this one. Okay, so 4 from first 5 means 5C4 into 6 from last 8 means 8C6 or means plus. 5 from first 5 means 5C5 into 5 from last 8 means 8C5. 8C5. From 8 questions you need to attempt 5 questions. So 5C4 means what? 5C1. 5C4 is nothing but 5C1. So 5C1 value is 5. 8C6 is nothing but 8C2. So what I will write? 8 into 7 by 1 into 2 plus 5C5 means 1 into 8C5 is nothing but 8C3. So what I will write 8 into 7 into 6 by 1 into 2 into 3. Students, those who didn't understood this one, please go and watch our first permutations and combination video. Why? Because before starting the session itself, I told you why we are writing in this manner. Okay. 2 1s, 2 4s, 2 3s are 6. This will be cancelled. So 5 4s are 20. 27s are, it will become how much? 140 plus 8 7s are 56. So total what we, in how many ways we can write? In 196 ways he can write the answers. In 196 ways he can write his answers. Understood, students? Okay, those all things are basics. Our first video and the beginning of this video, all these things are basics for these questions. If you understood those questions, those things, you can easily solve these questions, students. Okay, next one. A lady gives a dinner party to 5 guests to be selected from 9 friends. The number of ways of forming the party of 5 given that 2 of the friends will not attend the party together. Okay. Now, see here. The lady should give party for how many friends? 5 guests to be selected from 9. Okay, from 9 I should select 5 people. Now, number of ways of forming the party of 5 given that 2 of the friends will not attend the party together is. That means out of these 9 guests, 2 friends are there who will not always come together. That means if one person attends, the other will not come. If one person attends, the other. So how we can find it? See, directly it is impossible. Instead of that, can we apply our previous concept, students? What is that concept? Please see here. Total number of ways minus always come together. Can I do this one? Negation. Why? Because they should not come together. Now I will take a negation from it. Understood? Understood? Definitely those 2 friends will come. That is the case. Now total number of ways is from 9 guests I need to call 5 guests, 9C5 without any condition. Minus, see here, those 2 will always come together means 2 slots are fixed, right? Out of 9 people, 2 are already fixed. So more how many are there? 7. From this 7 I need to pick 3, right? That's it. Am I correct or not? Those 2 friends, we will assume them as 2 friends and 3 from remaining 7. Am I correct or not? They will definitely attend to the party. They will attend the party. So 9C5 minus 2 friends in 2C2 ways into 3 from remaining 7 means 7C3. Understood? Understood? I am finding it in reverse order. Okay, negation. So what happens to this? 9C5 is also equal to 9C4. 9C5 is also equal to 9C4. So 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 minus 2C2 is 1 into 7C3 means what? 7 into 6 into 5 by 1 into 2 into 3. 1 into 2 into 3. So 2 4s are 8, 3 1s are 3 2s are, it will become 6. Next 2 3s are 6, this 6 will get cancelled. So what I will get here? 9 7s are 63, 63 2s are 126 minus 7 5s are 35. So how many ways they can invite the party? In 91 ways. In 91 ways. Actually total 126 ways. From that I can take that 2 friends as a group in reverse order. I am finding it in the reverse case. So 2 friends, they will come to the party definitely together, and 3 will come from the remaining 7. 3 will come from the remaining 7. So this is the negation case. That means sometimes we cannot get the answers directly, students. We should always follow the reverse order. Means in a reverse, we should think in this manner to get the answers for these type of questions. Okay, next one. How many 3-digit natural numbers without repetition are there such that each digit is odd and the number is divisible by 5? See, if a number is divisible by 5 means, students, first of all tell me, and they clearly said that 3-digit natural numbers. 3-digit natural numbers means without repetition of this, such that each digit is odd and each digit should be what? Odd. Definitely each digit should be odd. So first of all tell me, to form the digits, odd digits, what is the logic which we will have? Each digit should be odd means what are the digits I can use? 1, 3, 5 and 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Okay, these are the digits I should use to form the 3-digit numbers. These are the digits definitely I should use to form the 3-digit numbers. Why? Because each digit is odd. So 3-digit numbers means 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now please see here students. And the number should be divisible by 5. What is the divisibility rule of 5? Any number which is divisible by 5, it should have units digit as 0 or 5. 0 or 5. But in our given case, there is no chance to take 0. Why? Because 0 is neither even nor odd. I cannot take 0. So the units place should be what? Definitely 5. That means for this position there is only one chance. One chance, and it is filled by whom? By 5. There is no chance we cannot remove 5 from that position at all. Why? Because it should be divisible by 5. Okay, done, finished. Now for these two positions, out of 4 already 5 is done. So I was left with how many chances for my first position? Out of this 4, 4 chances will be there my first position. Now in this 4 already one is filled here, right? For the second position how many chances I will have? 3 chances. And for this third position I will have only one chance, that is 5. So what will be my answer? 4 into 3 into 1. So 4 3s are 12. So total how many numbers are there? 12 numbers are there. So total how many numbers are there? 12 numbers. Understood students? This question is nothing but the arrangement. But we are doing it in a normal manner. We are doing it in a normal manner with the help of concept. So I can use only digits 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. And out of those also 5 should always be at the third position, that is units position only. Okay. So for the third position I have only one chance, that is 5 itself. And when it comes to this first and second positions, how many chances are there? 4 and 3 chances. To solve these type of questions only, we learned the permutations in a general manner. Okay. Next. The letters A, B, C, D, E are arranged in such a way that there are exactly 2 letters between A and E. Okay. How many such arrangements are possible? Okay. Total how many letters are there for me here? 5 letters are there. So definitely 2 letters should be there between A and E. 2 letters should be there between A and B, and this can be shuffled. This can be shuffled. So AE can be like this. Understood students? Or else what is the other position I can have? Generally, we will first of all solve it generally and then we will move to the other cases. Or else I can have like this. Either I can have here or here, nothing more than that. Okay. Or else what is the other chance I can have? E. I can have either this one or else these are the only chances, right? These are the only chances I can arrange A and E. These are the only chances I can arrange the numbers A and E. Is there any other choice to arrange that such that only 2 numbers are there between A and B? A and E, only 2 letters. So these are the only possibilities. Now here, how many positions are there? 3. So 3 letters can be arranged in how many ways? 3 factorial ways. So in this manner, I will have 6 chances. Here, 2 are fixed and how many positions are there? 3, and the remaining 3 can be filled in 3 factorial ways. So 6 chances, 3 positions and 3 letters. So similarly here also 3 factorial, 6 ways. Here also 3 factorial, and what I can get here? 6 ways. 6 ways. So total what I will get here? 24. That means total my answer will become what? 24 different ways. I can arrange in such a manner that A and B will have only 2 positions for me. A and B will have exactly 2 positions. In another manner we can do the same thing, but it will take a lot of time. If you go with the technicality, if you want to solve it in a perfect manner, what you will do is A, this is one position, or else this is the other position. So here you will write it as 3 factorial into 2 factorial. Why? Because A and E can be shuffled. If you want to write it in a technical manner, means see here 3 factorial into a and e can be arranged in 2 factorial ways. Here also the same thing. 3 factorial into a and b can be shuffled, right? So 2 factorial. Anyway, both will give us the same answer. This one or that one. But this one will give you have more clarity. You will have more clarity with this one. Right? Next one. There are 8 equidistant points on a circle. How many right-angled triangles can be drawn using these points as vertices and taking the diameter as one side of the triangle? Okay. For this, you should have some knowledge regarding the geometry also, students. We will see. There are 8 equidistant points on a circle. So first of all, 8 equidistant points I will mark. They will be exactly opposite, equidistant, right? So this will be exactly opposite to this, this will be so when I join, for example, when I join these two lines, what it becomes? A right angled, a diameter, right? Why? Because they are equidistant points, so opposite points will be the exact opposite to each other. So if you are joining two opposite points in a circle, means what it becomes? It becomes a diameter. Now they are telling that by using this one, how many right angled triangles? There is one property from this circles. What it is the triangle drawn in a semicircle taking this diameter as a base. Always take anywhere, each and every triangle will become what? A right angle triangle. Take any point in a circle, each and everything will become a right angle triangle, keeping this diameter as one side. If you take this diameter as one side, from every point it will form a right angled triangle. So this is the property of circle. From that property, with the help of that property, please see here, students. But in this case, I need to use only these points. So if I consider this diameter as one side of the triangle. Why? Because they clearly said taking the diameter as one side of the triangle. Now please see here. One right angle triangle I have. Another right angle triangle I have. Another right angle triangle I have. Now similarly, here I will have a right angle triangle. Here I will have a right angle triangle. Here I will have a right angle triangle. That means with the help of two vertices means 2 points. How many right angle triangles are formed? 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom. So total with 2 points. With 2 points, I can draw how many right angle triangles? 6 right angled triangles. But total I have how many? 8 points, right? With 8 points, how many I can make? With 8 points, how many I can make? 2 into 3 is 6. And similarly, into 3, 24 right angled triangles I can make with the help of this one. Why? Because here I have taken these 2 points. For example, if I take these 2 points, the same thing will happen there also, right? If I take these 2 points, the same thing happen will there. That means between every 2 points, I will have 6 right angle triangles. So total from 8 points, how many pairs I can make? 4 pairs of 2 points each. Right? Understood? Right. We will see the next one. One non-zero digit, one vowel and one consonant from English alphabet, okay, are to be used to forming a password. Okay. So one non-zero digit, one vowel and one consonant, such that each password has to start with a vowel and end with a consonant. So each password should start with consonant and it should end with vowel. And non-zero digits. Total how many non-zero digits are there for me? 9. And how many consonants? Out of 26 alphabets, 5 are vowels. If 5 are vowels means remaining 21 are what? Consonants. Then how many such passwords can be generated? Now see here, for my first position, how many chances I have? Only consonants, right? 21 chances. For my middle position, how many vowels I can have? How many digits I can have? 9. Why? Because non-zero digits are how many? 9. Total digits are 10. In that, if 0 is eliminated, we will be left with 9. So 9. And how many vowels at the end? 5 vowels. So 21 chances into 9 chances into 5. So 21 into 9 or else 21 into 5, what you will get? 105. 105 into 9. 1050 minus 105, it will become what? 945. So total how many chances we will have here? 945 chances. 945 chances. Understood, student? Right, next one. What is the numbers of the form 0.xy where x and y are distinct non-zero digits? Okay, so 0.xy I need to write, and how many chances I will have for x and y? They are distinct. That means distinct in the means I cannot use the same. Distinct non-zero digits. So total non-zero digits are how many? 9. So for the first position, for x I can use 9. So already 1 is used here. So for y how many chances I will have? 8 chances. So 9 8s are 72. 72. If the word distinct is not used, then what might be my answer? I can use 9 chances for this, and already the same digit I can use it once again. So 9 chances for this. 9 9s are 81. But here the question is distinct, so 9 8s are 72. For x I have 9 chances. So out of 9, already 1 is filled here. So I will be left with more 8. So 8. 9 8s are like this. We are going to solve it. Right. Next one. What is the sum of all 4-digit numbers less than 2000 formed by the digits 1, 2, 3 and 4 where none of the digits is repeated? Okay. Now what they are telling is we need to use the digits. What is the sum of all 4-digit numbers less than 2000? Less than 2000 formed by the digits 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The digits which I should use is 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than 2000 means, students, always my first 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-digit numbers. So less than 2000 means for first position how many chances I will have? For the first position how many chances I will have? Only 1 chance. Only 1 chance. What it is? I can use only 1. Why? Because if I use 2, it will be beyond 2000. If I use 3, it will be beyond 2000. If I use 4 also, it will be beyond 2000. So definitely for my first position only 1 chance, and what it is 1. 1 should be fixed at that position. There is no doubt in that. Now this 2, 3, 4 can be shuffled. This 2, 3, 4 can be shuffled in how many ways? In 6 factorial, in 3 factorial ways. That means total how many numbers we will get here? 6 numbers. Try to write those 6 numbers, students. Very simple to write those 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or else 1, 2, 4, 3. Or else 1. Anyway, the same numbers, right? The same numbers will be shuffled. Or else 1, 4, 3, 2. I will write for instance 1, 4, 2, 3. Next 1, I will tell you, 3, 2, 4, or else 1, 3, 4, 2. So only these are the 6 letters. Now please see here, students, no need to calculate it, nothing much about this. 4 we will get it to 2 times in units place, 3 we will get it for 2 times in 1 units place, and 2 we will get for 2 times in. So 4 3s are 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 4 16, 16 plus 2 18. So 1 8. And the same thing will be there for here also. The same 18 we will have here, 18 plus 1 19. Same 18 we will have here, 18 plus 1 19. And total 6 plus 1 7. So total 79998 will be the sum of those numbers which can be formed by using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4. And see here, students, to solve this type of questions, there is no need of any formula knowledge or any other thing, general knowledge, but we should know total how many chances it will have. Why? Because sometimes we may miss. Total 6 chances, and 6 different numbers are possible for us. We have written those 6 numbers and simply added those 6 numbers. Understood? Next one. There are 5 tasks and 5 persons. Okay, task 1 cannot be assigned to either person 1 or person 2. Okay, there are 5 tasks. Task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4 and task 5. Okay, task 2 must be assigned to either person 3 or person 4. Every person is to be assigned 1 task. In how many different ways the assignment be done? This is one of the previous year's questions, students. Okay, in how many ways we can do that one? Means the tasks means, first of all we should pick which task we should take here first of all. Okay, from whom we need to do means, see here, task 2 must be assigned to either person 3 or 4, right? So we should start from this person only. Condition, we will not consider this one initially. We will only consider who should be assigned first of all. So task 2 should be assigned by whom? For task 2, how many chances are there for me here? 2 chances. For task 2, how many chances do I have here? 2 chances. What are those? Person 3 or person 4. Person 3 or person 4. Now, please see here, task 1 cannot be assigned to either person 1 or person 2. Person 1 or person 2. So now tell me, for task 1, how many chances I will have? For task 1, how many chances I will have? See here, for task 1, the only chances are for me, I can use person 3, person 4 or person 5. I can use person 3, person 4 or person 5. Already, one person among person 3 and person 4 was fixed for task 2, right? One person was fixed for task 2. So now how many chances I will be left for task 1? Only 2 chances. 2 chances. Because of that reason, I asked you to allot the task 2 first. Why? Because if you don't allot this task 2 first, usually what the students will do is, for task 1, 1 and 2 cannot be assigned. So for task 1, I can have 3 chances. And you may think that 3, 4 and 5, all 3 are available. It is not like that. Already first we need to fill the task 2. Task 2 should be done by whom? Definitely it should be done by either person 3 or person 4. That means among those 3 persons, 1 person is logged here. So how many chances will be there for task 1? Only 2 chances. Now from this task 3 onwards, see here, out of 5, now for task 3, what are the possibilities I have? 1 and 2 are left for us. Definitely 1 and 2 are there for us. And 1 among this P and 4. So for task 3, how many chances I will have? 3 chances. 3 chances. For task 4, 2 chances. For task 5, only 1 chance. Why? Because already they are assigned. We cannot assign multiple persons, right? So our answer here will become 2 into 2 into 3 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. So that means the task should be done in how many ways? In 24 different ways. So students, these type of questions, once again I am repeating, first you need to fulfill the condition. They are asking these questions. First you need to fulfill these conditions and then only solve the remaining case. To be frank, you may have one doubt that, sir, how these are related to permutations and combination. These are chances, students. We cannot include them in number systems or permutations and combinations. So because of that reason, I have included this one in permutations concept. Permutations and combinations. Why? Because chances, right? So like this, you need to solve the questions. Understood? The conditioned one should be filled first. Now already P3 and P4 or P5 are filled here. So 2 persons are busy in task 1 and task 2. So more, how many persons are left for us? 3 persons. So for task 3, 3 persons are there. And up to task 3, 3 are locked. So for task 4, 2 persons are there, 2 persons. For task 5, 1 person is there, 1. So like this, we are going to solve these questions, students. Okay, in our next session, we will see some more questions from these permutations, combinations, and we will also try to solve some of the previous year's questions. Right? Thank you very much. We will see in our next session.